There's exercising, like playing basketball, and then there's exercising, like what the Nuggets need to do with their playoff demons. Where exercise meets exercise, you'll find our Marshall Zellinger.
For the Denver Nuggets to be able to raise another banner like this, the team will need a different Game 7 outcome than last year.
Pain. A lot of pain.
As PA announcer for the Nuggets, this is Kyle Speller's view of the game, win or lose, like last year's Game 7 home playoff loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I'm not like superstitious or anything along those lines, and so I'm just a creature of habit, so I'm going to do the same stuff anyway.
You know, probably similar to players, right? We're going to prepare the same way and hope for a different outcome.
The seats will still have towels for fans to wave. That's not being changed. Though as vice president of marketing, Ron Chase did have a hand in altering one significant thing from last year, the uniform.
This year it'll be the Statement Edition uniform, which is the Mile High City cobalt blue one.
Okay, the uniform combinations had to be decided before the series against the Los Angeles Clippers even started, but it is different than last year's 52-80. And it turns out picking the uniform combinations has a bit of luck built into the decision.
We do take into account when we would wear them, superstition, player preferences, all that. So it is a little bit more than just they wake up and get a uniform that day.
The court that will match the uniform was still being installed Friday afternoon. When the changeover is done and Speller sits courtside with his microphone, he will channel his inner Rafiki from one of his favorite movies, The Lion King.
One of the great lines that I love that he shares is with Simba when he comes up to him with that stick and he hits him at the head, and Simba's like,
"Jeez, what was that for?"
And he says, "It doesn't matter. It's in the past." And that's the way I feel about Game 7 last year. It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
You were wondering where The Lion King and basketball connect, and now you know. The court was being changed for basketball because it was ice for the Colorado Avalanche yesterday when both teams played simultaneously. That's not going to happen again, right? Nope, the Nuggets play at 5:30 tomorrow, the Avs at 6 p.m. The NBA announced the game time first, so I asked the NBA and the NHL if they consider coordinating to not have both Game 7s overlap for fans in the same city. And guess what, Kyle? I got no response. What? Perhaps it's because I asked if they would have done the same thing if it were the Knicks, Rangers in New York, Celtics, Bruins in Boston, or the Lakers, Clippers, and Kings in Los Angeles.
Yeah, league office probably opened your email and they're like, Denver, where's Denver? Where's Denver? Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one tomorrow. I don't know. The two of us have criticized a lot of government overreach over the years, but man, if the state wanted to mandate that the Broncos play in their old unis and the Nuggets play in those cobalt blue ones that say Mile High City, I'd be down with that.
I like the skyline.
You like the skyline?
I like the skyline.
Oh, yeah. I like that Mile High City look. They're good. All right, Game 7s tomorrow. Marshall, thank you.